Alright, if y'all been following along, you know I've been working on my dad's 97 Dodge pickup. So I've been doing a little bit of cleanup on there, and I've done some interior work that I think you might find interesting or perhaps useful on your vehicle. So let me show you what we got right here. What I've done is the headliner, if you know on these things, they sag real bad, right? So I've pulled the headliner off, and I noticed the foam underneath was still in good condition. I took my nail brush and just scrubbed it real good, and it wasn't coming off or anything like it's dry rotted. So I just went in and did a little bit of paint on it. I didn't try color matching these right here. I probably could have used my satin granite, like what I'm using on Project Phoenix, to get it a color match, but I think that charcoal gray that I used come out pretty spiffy. Alright, so that's one of the things I did there. I'm going to be putting the dash cover on as well, because we all know if we got these trucks, if the dash ain't broke, someone's replaced it. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be doing on my dad's 97 Dodge truck is Dashpad cover. So y'all know how that is. If you got one of those, it needs a dashpad cover. Actually, it needs a new dash, but you know, those get a little pricey to go get, right? So the cover I got was just a Amazon cover. Looks like truck timber camo. Actually, no, I didn't. I got this from Rock Auto. That's right. I forget. It's in the afternoon. I got home from work a little bit earlier than everyone else, so all the 5 o'clock people are going down the road over here. Probably should just close the door. Anyways, so it comes with a little bit of direction, which is good. Let's see here. Yeah, that's right. So it's like a 3-step little thing right there that it comes with. It has the Velcro strips that'll need to be cut. These are adhesives, self-adhesive on the back. So that means cleaning the dash is going to be paramount to make sure that sticks good and this don't come up. So anyways, I went with camo just because I wasn't going to try for a color match. So I wanted to go with something just kind of cool. And it's a farm truck. Just don't want holes in the dash, right? It's just not cool no matter what you got. Alright, well, I need to get started on this, and I'll show you a couple things that I'm going to do to prep the dash. And I guess I need to probably follow the directions somewhat, right? And then, oh, there it is. Cool. Alright, time to get started. Alright, so I'm just kind of sitting in the truck. I got the dash pad laid up there, and what I'm doing is I'm seeing kind of where I want to put those little Velcro strips, because they'll need to be cut down about 1 inch little segments on there, and it depends on how many I get, how many I'm going to put on here. But I do think, you know, a couple along the edge to hold the edge down, and then a couple in the back, and then a little inset tray here. I'll probably put 1 or 2 down in there. I'm going to use my Polyvamps to clean the dash. That's that plastic prep stuff that I just love using for painting whatever, if I want it to stick real good, right? And I'll just get my blue shop towel and put a little bit of that on there and just wipe it down. Probably just come in and wipe the dash down real good wherever I think I'm going to put it on there, then put the cover back on, then I'm just come in here and stick it. Be good, right? Just pretty simple. The Velcro strips. They could have sent a little more, but I can always buy them more sticky back Velcro. Got one there, back there, and just kind of ladder stepped it somewhat. I would like to use probably twice as much. Made sure to get the one right on the edges and corners right up there on the front by the vent over there, and well, I got one right back there. I would like to add it, like I said, added more, so if it don't work well, I can always buy more sticky back Velcro next time I do like an Amazon order or something, right? Alrighty, you're in the dark. Let's throw it on. Ooh, I like that. That turned out good. I like that. And voila, it is on. Now I put one there, but I think one there would have been maybe a better spot. Here we go. It kind of lines up because you got the vents there, so it kind of goes on one way. That's what it looked like, which is way better than what it was with all the holes in it. Alright, well, I think that's about it as far as little interior tricks that I've done. Of course, you know, clean. Oh, that's right. Meant to tell you this. So, if your Dodge truck is anything like my dad's Dodge truck, then you know what I'm about to show you right here. Look at the mirror. It don't fall, it don't slide either way. You know how I did that? Well, I just took the mirror, slid it all the way to one side, cleaned it up on the back, and I used the 3M weather strip adhesive, the Gorilla Snot. Put it on there, slid the mirror back over, and then let it set overnight, and voila, it's back where it needs to be. Alright, I'm going to do a product review. And it's not that I'm necessarily reviewing a product, I'm just, I want to show you something that I found that works, and I want to share it with you and show you the results. I've not paid to do this. This is just something, like I said, that over the years I found it just works. And that is spray paint. Well, you probably figured spray paint. No kidding, right? I like using the Van Sickle Super Premium spray paint. This is the tractor equivalent and let me read it, maybe that'll help, right? Tractor equipment and industrial enamel. What this is an oil-based enamel, kind of like the old school stuff, and I've had some pretty good luck with it. This is one I used on Jim to paint Jim, and that paint job I didn't even add hardener to it because you don't need to add hardener to this paint, and come on good. Now I didn't use a rattle can on Jim, but it's the same company, same paint. So this, like I said, oil-based enamel that comes in all the tractor colors that you can get. So this happens to be Ford gray. Had a good white I put on my dad's truck. And let's see, I put that on maybe 3-4 years ago, and I actually rattle canned it on. Of course, the prep work was sand the roof down. As you know, that's an important part there. These trucks, the 97 Dodges, the Magnum series, just the paint wasn't very good on them. So I sanded it down, I rolled the primer on, and I used a white primer, and there's a trick to that. Let it dry up real good, did a little bit of a scuff on it, and then just straight rattle can it on. And I'm going to show you the results. Okay, here's the results right here. Now I've cleaned this area right here so you can see what the paint looks like. You can tell that this truck has been left outside. It hasn't been washed and maintained and waxed or anything. What I did here was I just did a quick wipe down with the McGuire's Quick Waxer just to clean the surface up, and that's it. Now it would be shinier, but like I said, I rolled the paint on, which gave it a little bit of a texture to it. Probably I'm not going to be able to get the focus to pick that up. But you see what the paint looks like rattle canned on after, you know, like I said, 3-4 years of just sitting outside. That's why that paint's good. Alright, the trick to rolling your paint on, at least with Van Sickle paint, is using one of the foam rollers, like this right here. I found some brands don't work very well. This is the brand, was it a Lenzer high density foam for smooth surfaces. What you can do with that is roll it on, let it sit for about a week or so, and what you roll on is like the, oh here it is, my flat dark gray primer right here from the Van Sickle. It's made to roll on, brush on, or spray. That's actually what I've been doing on Project Phoenix. So that's one of the tricks I learned from my old painter, is you can take your primer, a appropriate primer, roll it on. And one of the things about the Van Sickle stuff, it has your rust arrestor on there. It's made to roll on. Put it on there, let it set, and that gives you something to block down to. Now, of course, if you can afford it, is you go get high build primer. But then the high build primer does not have rust arrestor in it. So it's like, hey, win-win-win on that stuff, right? Anyways, didn't want to go too much off on a tangent there, but I did want to show you what I found works pretty good. Alright, so I did a little bit of interior cleanup on an old 97 Dodge truck. That's my dad's truck, his old work truck right there. And I showed how to put the dashpad cover on there as well. So hopefully you like what you saw and want to make sure to tune in for next week, because I'm going to be doing some more work on my dad's truck, and that's going to be rear brakes. Those are drum brakes, so if you've ever done drum brakes, you'll get to feel the pain with me next week. Alright, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and don't be afraid to comment or share. That way other people can get to see this content, and we'll build up the community together, right? So I'll see you next time on Broken Tool Garage.